He's my emotional support goose. Whenever I'm feeling nervous, he comes right up to me. He hangs out. I'm Christina. This is Iggy's story for GeoBeats. Iggy likes to come and knock at the door at least once a day, and he'll come inside because he's playing the protector role for both husband and I. He will stand on us, and he'll start nodding his head and sleeping a little bit and getting cozy. Iggy is a once-in-a-lifetime goose. He loves my husband. He's just excited whenever he sees him.
He's so extra. Hi, Iggy.
Husband has been sick the last few days, and yesterday Iggy just stood at the foot of the bed, just hanging out and watching for him. He even spreads his wings out and comes running towards him.
What a handsome guy.
He kind of looks at husband as like his partner. Geese, I think, can have attributes of goose and gander. For instance, Iggy loves eggs and he loves nests. And he built me a nest, kind of like, oh, you're my lady.
Give me a damn goose cake.
I call it our little love triangle because he doesn't mind if I'm your husband. He doesn't mind being near me. He loves being your husband. His mama was at the park where I worked spring 2 years ago. She was making a nest. And we had a history in the park of taking the goslings out once they were hatched to make sure that they were safe from predators. A lot of the geese, I would presume that at some point they were dumped because they are domestics. We took Mama and the nest to our house.
Look at him coming out. Yeah, it's your baby.
Iggy was the last of the babies to be born. We were really worried about him. It took him a while to break out of the eggshell, and he actually had bits of the eggshell stuck to him for days after he hatched, and so that's how he got the name Iggy. So they were fostered for 3 months. At that point, they were set to return to the park. They stayed in the park system for about a year. The mama was doing very well. She was already prepping to build a nest. Most of the geese in the park keep to themselves. The thing that happened with these babies is they were very interactive. They were kind of their own built-in gaggle, and they were the largest built-in gaggle just because there were so many of them that ended up hatching. They would cross busy roads. It became very clear very quickly that the park wasn't the right setting for them.
You coming with me?
That's when we started talking about with park management if we could end up being their forever home so they don't become targets. I couldn't stand anything to happen to them. So we were able to move them to this new property that we basically bought just for them in June 2023.
Oh, hi. Come on in, Iggy.
Iggy spends more time inside than the others. I think a lot of people just think it's fun. It's commitment. I said I was responsible for them when they weren't doing well at the park, since they have been raised to be more wild and to just be more natural. I'm cleaning up constantly.
Crazy boy.
I just would rather not stress him out. So we have a lot of pads. We'll set that down where he is. We have 3 girl dogs that are very patient with our goose shenanigans. He swears he's like the fiercest goose warrior. He likes to show that he's a tough guy, but he's just a sweetie. Dogs will get jealous if he wants to hang out with husband, but as long as he's kind of like in his own space, they will tolerate each other. He just likes to be close to his people. He prefers interactions. He loves when you include him, and he'll be a part of any activity that you want to include him in.
Iggy.
I've had dogs and other animals, but something about the geese, like when you have a goose, it's like they are your people. He's an amazing little guy. I can't help but look at him and just get that wow.
I love you. I love my baby.